When I did the hardest rebuilding challenge ever, a lot of you told me in the comment section to do the easiest rebuilding challenge ever, and challenge is in quotations because if it's way too easy, it's not really a challenge. But I am a man of the people, and what you guys want, I bring to you. So here we go. This is what we are working with in today's video. So we have a 120 salary cap value with a 100 salary cap inflation rate, 155 hard cap value, and then we get down here, injuries on, that's both at 50, and then progressive fatigue and team chemistry is both off. And look at all of these sliders. This is going to be fun. Now, the only way for me to succeed at this challenge is if I win back-to-back NBA championships, whether it's in season 1 and 2, seasons 2 and 3, or you know what? I will say as long as I win 2 championships, as long as I win 2 championships in 3 years, then this rebuilding challenge will be considered a success. Now, the roster that I will be using is Embrace the Paces one with all of the rookies, and so far the trades that have happened in the offseason, like Derrick Rose to the Knicks and Jeff Teague and Thaddeus Young to the Indiana Pacers. Man, listen, next year we are going to be a top 3 team in the Eastern Conference. Like, I'm just saying. So the team that I'm going to use, I honestly have no idea. I'll probably just scroll through all of them and then pick a random team. Hopefully I get a good team, actually a bad team. That would be really, really nice. 3, 2, 1, stop it, and it is the Utah Jazz. All right, so they have George Hill now, but I mean, other than that, they don't really have anyone else new. Rudy Gobert, Gordon Hayward, Trey Burke, Dante Exum, Derek Favors. This team is very interesting. And in the first trade of season number 1, we will be sending Alec Burks and Derek Favors to the Denver Nuggets for Emmanuel Mudiay and Will Barton. Now, the reason why I am making this trade, we have 100 player progression, and Mudiay is going to be like a 90 in 2 or 3 seasons. And while I'm at it, let's go ahead and get 2 other point guards on the team. Basically trading 2 point guards for 2 point guards. But I will be keeping Chris Dunn because with 100 player progression, his overall will skyrocket. Now let's get, first of all, look at how many point guards we have on this team. I think we have 6 point guards on the team. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and trade Trey Burke and Ricky Rubio. Let's see what I can get for both of these players. Please tell me I can get a good power forward, considering I did trade Derek Favors away. Maybe a good center. Like, I know that we do have Rudy Gobert, but you never know what's going to come up. Dario Saric, Enes Kanter with Sabonis, Gallo, Wesley Matthews. These trades aren't really looking too great. Huge trade right here. Let's see if the Minnesota Timberwolves will accept it. We got Gordon Hayward, Ricky Rubio, and our first round pick this year for Andrew Wiggins and Zach LaVine. And they have made a counter offer. Oh my God, they're giving me their first round pick in exchange for our 2018 second round pick, Andrew Wiggins and Zach LaVine. Welcome to the Utah Jazz. Man, this is fun. This is what happens when you have a 0 trade negotiation difficulty. Let's try and see if we can get Karl Anthony Towns on the team for Rudy Gobert, Will Barton, and 3 first round picks. And the Minnesota Timberwolves accept the trade offer. Welcome Karl Anthony Towns to the Utah Jazz. Listen, man, this team is looking really, really nice, but I still have way too many point guards. Let's go ahead and accept this trade from the Chicago Bulls, Shelvin Mack and Trey Burke for Nikola Mirotic and Tony Snell. Now, the reason why I am accepting this trade is because we do not have a power forward on our team, but we still have 4 point guards, which is way too many. So, Raul Neto and Marcus Page, what can I get for you guys? Hopefully, I can get a good backup 3. That is my plan. That is my goal, to get a good backup small forward, but I doubt really anything's going to come up. But I mean, this is on 0 trade negotiation difficulty, so you never know what will come up. I mean, Boban's here, but a lot of you are tired that I get Boban, so I'm going to chill for just a couple of videos on getting Boban. But like, listen, Boban's the best player in NBA history, so I can't just like totally not get him in videos. we are going to take the trade from the Raptors for DeMarre Carroll and DeLon Wright. And I think I'm done making trades now. Man, look at all of these trades. 6 trades? Yeah, 6 trades. But, man, we got Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves. We got Chris Dunn and Ricky Rubio from the Timberwolves. And this is what our starting rotation is looking like. We got Emmanuel Mudiay, Rodney Hood, Andrew Wiggins, Nikola Mirotic, and Karl Anthony Towns. And then off the bench, we do have Zach LaVine, DeMarre Carroll, Chris Dunn, Jeff Withey, and Joe Ingles. Listen, man, I am ready to make the playoffs here in season number 1. Let's see if it can happen, and let's see if we can win the NBA championship in season number 1. At the end of season number 1, we actually ended up making the playoffs as the 5th seed in the Western Conference with a record of 47 and 35. Only 3 games back of the 4th seeded Clippers, which is who we will be taking on in the first round. The Mavericks finished with the worst record in the Western Conference. The Celtics actually finished with a 27 and 55 record. I find that really, really hard to believe that that would actually happen next year. And the Eastern Conference standings: Cavs, Heat, Hawks, Raptors. I mean, really, it's just the Cavs and the Heat, and then the rest are straight garbage. The only big notable thing about going up against the Los Angeles Clippers is that Blake Griffin is out 6 to 8 weeks with a high right ankle sprain, and Paul Pierce is out day to day. Bryce Johnson is hurt day to day, and Cole Aldridge is hurt day to day. So let's see if we can win this series. And of course, we lose game number 1. We do tie it up winning game 2. They win game number 3 and game 4. And the Utah Jazz have been eliminated. I mean, honestly, I feel like if we had a better starting power forward, we would have won the series. And the Golden State Warriors end up sweeping the Cleveland Cavaliers to win back-to-back NBA championships, as Draymond Green is your finals MVP, who averaged more rebounds and assists than points per game. In the only trade that I will make here in the offseason, we will be getting rid of DeMarre Carroll for 2 first-round picks, 1 from the Chicago Bulls in this year's draft, and then 1 from the Sacramento Kings in next year's draft. And this basically is just a salary dump of $14 million. So now we have $122 million to spend in free agency. Kevin Durant, LeBron, Whiteside, Dwight, come to Utah. So the only player that wants to come here after day 1 of free agency is Paul Millsap. So we will be bringing him back to Utah, as he did play here from 2006 to 2013. 4 years, 137, almost $138 million. I tried to get LeBron, I tried to get Iggy, I tried to get Oladipo, and I also threw an offer at Dirk and Steven Adams. Okay, well, Dirk has 15 offers. I don't even think I want to offer him a contract, but I will anyway. And let's just throw him 30 mil for 2 years. No, not 30 mil, 21 mil for 2 years, and we're not even the number 1 team. The Grizzlies are giving him 45 mil for 2 years, but it is looking like we are going to get Steven Adams, and that is exactly what we do. Now, I do need a power forward. Zach Randolph, can I get you 14.55? Now, I do need a small forward. Let's go ahead and get Ken Blazemore, 420 blaze it, and let's give him a $6.25 million deal. Ken Blazemore, oh my God. I can't get a good power forward. Everyone is just swerving me, bro. Look at this trade right here, man. Steven Adams and Paul Millsap, and our 2017 first-round pick for Jimmy Butler and Pau Gasol. We are obviously going to be accepting the trade. Welcome, Jimmy Butler and Pau Gasol, to the Utah Jazz. Now that I do have Jimmy Butler, I can get rid of either Rodney Hood or Zach LaVine, and I will be getting rid of Rodney Hood. I feel like Zach LaVine will progress to be a whole lot better in season 2 than Rodney Hood will be. What can I get for you, man? Just give me a center, please. Give me a center or a power forward. That would be really nice. 2K Trade Finder gods, please tell me we can get something great here. And all right, what are they giving me? Cameron Payne, that's not too bad. Buddy Hield, that is not a bad trade as well. I could just get him and then have him on the team. Honestly, ooh, Kevin Love. You know what? I am going to pull the trigger for Kevin Love. Let's bring him to Utah. And now just taking a look at the rotation, I think I'm fine, really. I think I'm fine with the team. But I'll see if I can get anything for Pau Gasol since he is an 85 overall. But if I can't get anything, then you guys will be seeing the end of Season 2. So Dragon Bender is actually an 85 overall with the player progression rate up to 100. So I will definitely accept this trade from the Phoenix Suns for Dragon Bender and Eric Bledsoe. First of all, what in the world is his potential? A- potential. Oh my god. Alright, so what I am going to do now that I do have Eric Bledsoe, considering I don't need Moutier, Dunn, and Bledsoe, I'm just going to trade Bledsoe, and let's see if we can get a center in return. And the first trade that pops up, Eric Bledsoe for Jahlil Okafor. Obviously, I have to accept this trade. Man, this team is looking so freaking nice right now, man. Our only weak spot is the backup 3. We do have Kent Bazemore. Real quick, let me see what I can get for him. And our backup power forward position isn't really all that well, but I mean, the rest of the team is looking very, very nice. All right, Bazemore, and I believe it's Ivan Rabb or Even Rabb. I'm pretty sure it's Ivan. Pretty sure it is Ivan. Just give me a small forward. Okay, there's Kyle Anderson. Okay, really, no good trades coming my way here. This is what our rotation is looking like. Starting 5, we got Emmanuel Mudiay, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, Dragon Bender, and Karl Anthony Towns. Off the bench, we have Chris Dunn, Jahlil Okafor, Zach LaVine, Kent Bazemore, and Kay Felder. Real quick, though, we have too many point guards. All right, so Kay Felder, Kirk Heinrich, or just Kay Felder. Maybe you can give me something good. Maybe a shooting guard, maybe small forward. That would be pretty dope if that could happen, but it's not really looking like it is going to happen. You know what, Luol Deng? Let's go ahead and get Luol Deng on the team. So now he is into the starting lineup, and now I am ready to simulate to the trade deadline. I don't envision myself making any trades, but you never know. Hopefully we can be the best team in the NBA at the end of season number 2. And at the end of season 2, we go 72-10, which is now tied for the second best record in NBA history. But don't get it twisted, though. The 95-96 Bulls are the best team in NBA history, and that's facts. So here are the standings, man. 72-10, 37-4 at home, 35-6 on the road. We only allow teams to score 91 points per game against us. That is absolutely insane. LeBron goes to the Blazers and they go 39-43. You should have came to the Jazz, but I mean, hey, it's fine. The Bulls are 54-28 with this team. I have no idea how this team is 54-28, but oh, they have Millsap. That's how they are 54-28. Player stats, I am actually very curious to see, the player stats on the year, but really, it's not really all that crazy. And then we are taking on the Sacramento Kings here in the first round. They are led by DeMarcus Cousins and Willie Cauley-Stein, and that's basically it. I'm just going to simulate the current round because we are going to sweep the Sacramento Kings. That is exactly what we do. Now we are taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Brandon Ingram is hurt 1 to 2 weeks. That is good, but I mean, other than that, no one on their team is really too crazy, too good, so we should beat this team in 4 games once again, and that is exactly what we are going to do. Man, this is so different from my other rebuilding videos, but this is still so great, man. Now we're taking on the Thunder. This is where I feel like we can lose our first game. I don't think it'll happen considering their starting center is Cristiano Felicio, so I think we have a great chance to go 12-0 going into the NBA Finals. And of course, as soon as I say that, I jinx myself and we end up losing a game. But there's no need to fear. We are on to the NBA Finals, and we are taking on the Chicago Bulls, a rematch of the 97 and 98 NBA Finals. Let's see if we can get our revenge on the Chicago Bulls. And I mean, really, did you expect anything else? 4-0, that's a sweep. That is what I am talking about. Let's go ahead and view these player stats for the playoffs. Actually, yes, I am in the playoff stats. I mean, hey, team is looking really nice. man, if like we go 72-10 in season 2, and like next season we're gonna be even better. Like I can easily see us only losing like 5 or 6 games next year. So I think that there's no way we are actually going to get James Harden on the team. Like, we have enough money to get him. Well, we do if we don't get Wiggins and Levine, but I kind of want to keep them on the team considering I'm going for the best record in NBA history and I'm trying to win back-to-back NBA championships. So let's just see if this works. I doubt it will, and we don't have enough room for James Harden. And as you can see, I did try to get DeMarcus Cousins. He's going back to the Sacramento Kings. Let's see if anyone will sign on a cheap deal because we are championship contenders. Wait, Clint Capella? What is this? Wait. Do we have Clint Capella or we just have cap to get him? Okay, we just have cap to get him. Okay, I was like really confused. Honestly, I'm not even gonna sign anyone else because there's no one that I want to sign. So let's just go ahead and sim pass free agency. I mean, we do need 2 other players, but it doesn't really matter too much. Joel Embiid to the Lakers, Derek Favors to the Mavericks, Jabari Parker to the Timberwolves, Brook Lopez to the Celtics, and James Harden goes back to the Houston Rockets. First trade of season 3. This is a big one, man. Zach LaVine and Luol Deng for Ben Simmons and J.R. Smith. Now, with this trade, we do fill the void of our backup 3 position. But now, I mean, our only backup 2 is J.R. Smith, and I really don't want him to be my only backup 2. So let's see what we can get for him and Kent Bazemore. So I need a backup shooting guard, and look at this trade the Pelicans are giving me. Markelle Fultz and Buddy Hield for Chris Dunn and J.R. Smith. First of all, let's see. Potential on Markelle Fultz is an A-, and then the potential on Buddy Hield is also an A-. Man, we better beat 73-9 this season. I am done making trades. And this is what our rotation is looking like. We got Emmanuel Mudiay, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, Dragan Bender, and Karl Anthony Towns. And then off the bench, we do have Jahlil Okafor, Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, Buddy Hield, and Ivan Rabb with Kent Bazemore, AJ Price, and Claudio Barbosa not getting any minutes. Let's just simulate to the end of season 3, and let's just win 75 games, 76, 77. Let's just break the all-time wins record, but so far, it is not looking too good as we do lose 2 of our first 3 games. We did it. We went 74-8. We did beat 73-9 set by the Warriors this season. That is what I like to see. Like, we went on a crazy winning streak throughout the regular season. 16-0 in our division, 48-4 in the conference, only allowing teams to score about 89 points per game against us. That is absolutely freaking mind-boggling. Here are the Western and Eastern Conference standings. I mean, really, no team stands a chance against us. Player stats, if you guys are curious, man, 6 guys in double figures, almost 7 with Dragan Bender. Let's just go ahead. Wait, first of all, let's just see how many times someone from our team won an award. Actually, no one really did. Okay, I thought there would be more of Utah Jazz players winning those awards, but I guess not. It's no big deal. No one broke any records. I mean, nothing like that. All right, so going into the playoffs, obviously we are going to sweep our first round opponent, right? Of course, we are. Second round against the Spurs. Let's sweep them. Against the Warriors. Let's sweep them. And now we're taking on the Toronto What? Really? Really? So we go 12-0. And then they're going to beat us in game 1. Well, you know what? We're going to beat you in 4 straight. So it's fine. And we are now up 3-1. Let's just go ahead and simcast it so I can show you guys the championship celebration. I mean, really, this is going to be no contest, right? Whoa, 2-point game. Whoa, 1-point game. What is this? 3-point game. I'll hop in. But, I mean, hey, we just won back-to-back NBA championships. All right, so it's actually a 1-point game with about 35 seconds left to go. I have no idea what we are doing. Okay, what is this play? Ben Simmons, can he even hit threes? No, he can't, because it's Ben Simmons. Totally forgot. Give it to Karl Anthony Towns, and he does not get the and one to go, but we are going to the line to make both of these free throws, because we're going to make both of these free throws First one is up, and it is good. Let's get the second one. It is up, and it is good. 2 straight excellent releases. And now we just have to play some good defense, and we will win back-to-back NBA championships. I really don't know how this game is close, and I don't know how the Raptors won game number 1. And they are going to waste a ton of time. You know what? I'm just going to try to steal the ball. That's probably not something smart to do. Beyonce Weber, what are you going to do? Or Weber, hell, I don't know. No, do I actually give? Whoa, what was that? What the heck? I'm pretty sure that was a block. I'm not really too sure. All right. 4.7 seconds left. 3.5 seconds left on the shot clock. What are they going to do here? They're going to give it to Beyonce, who's just got... Oh, what was that, man? What in the world was that? So we did it. We completed the easiest rebuilding challenge ever, man. 74-8 at the end of Season 3, and we won back-to-back NBA championships. And the Finals MVP, as you guys saw, was Emmanuel Mudiay in 5 games. He did average 14 points with 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.5 steals with 1 block and 2 turnovers. He actually shot 3-pointers, which is pretty surprising because I didn't even think that he had a 3-point shot in his arsenal, but apparently he does. He has an A+ standing shot 3. Man, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Here is the final championship roster at the end of 3 seasons. I don't know, man. Words are hard. We got Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, Emmanuel Mudiay, Jahlil Okafor, Dragan Bender, Markelle Fultz, Buddy Hield, Ivan Rabb, Ken Blazemore, AJ Price, and Claudio Barbosa. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Let me know down in the comment section what kind of rebuilding challenges you guys want to see next. And I will see you guys all next time. Peace.